clear. Monks, gotta, rack up, back up, rack up, back up, rack up, back up, rack up. Need that, get that, back up, back up, rack up, back up, rack up, back up, rack up, back up, rack up, back up, back up. Bro wants to ice on his wrist, bro wants to turn to a freezer. There's no doubt with your girl, I was with her, went to meet her. Rack up, rack up, backs, rack up, backs, rack up, ayy. Need that, get that, rack up, rack up. Look at the flare, look over there. That is a man, it's me and my guys. You can't compare. Name me a time you ain't ran up a check. That's very rare. They will hate and no, I cannot care. No, I cannot care.
Keep sipping.
What's going on, family? This your girl, Ammi. I'm over here sitting with my peoples. You already know. What's your name, bro? You don't know her name by now?
You gotta do the DJ.
I'm over here trying to help you. Like, I'm trying to help you. Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Tell us what your name is. Who are you?
I am today Chamelle.
Okay.
I'm gonna be Chamelle
Look at
today.
you. You trying to be funny.
No, I switch it up so I see.
You don't know our name? Like, whatever, man. All
No,
right.
my name is Titties.
Man, you've been on a titty kick. You've been on a titty kick.
Yo,
All right.
look at these things. Where did they come from?
They show out every now and then. What the?
They
Sit in
just,
the back.
didn't
they
even
just
touch
pop up, right? They pop out.
They
They
pop
pop
out.
out. They do.
They pop out when
You
necessary.
ain't even one of the bros no more.
Oh, for real? You think you funny, bro?
Okay, go ahead.
You ain't nothing about. Shut up, man.
Who are you?
I'm gonna show you RL.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure about that. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
okay, cool. Confidence. I
I'm
like it.
cool with that.
You cool
Yeah.
with that?
I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
Man.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So, family, y'all coming on a journey with us today. As always, what?
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get into some of these.
You always stop me. You rude. Every time I start
And
going
she
in.
really set you up for it too.
Every time she be like,
It'd be silent. It'd be like a nice 5 minutes of
right.
silence,
She's
and
like,
then
I
she'd
gotta
wait for you
stop
to do it.
so I can listen. Repeat some comments that were said.
Shoot, let me go through these comments, y'all. Okay, so we have some comments on episode 5. Episode 5 is where we talked about shooting your shot and cheating.
Oh,
Don't look back here like I'm just out here.
But we had one comment. We want to shout out Alex Renee, bro.
Yeah.
I see 2
You
E's.
put the pinky up
I'm
on that
reading
one.
literally.
Where
right
is it? Where
now.
you reading it?
You know what?
Alex-
Alex,
Alex-
so I it could go.
It says
Okay.
Alex.Renee.
Okay, with Renee with 2 E's at the end.
Yeah.
She said, honestly, I think I agree. I would rather not know. And this was in regards to Chamelle's comment about
What? Renee, we gotta have a conversation.
But wait,
Nah.
see,
Go ahead. Read it.
Go ahead.
but I continue to say, wow, y'all blowing my mind. I totally get that stance, but I don't think I want secrets like that in my relationship. And I'm okay with people having secrets, but like a secret like that, you know
Hell
what I mean?
no.
Like,
Okay, so
you only keeping that secret to save your butt.
No, but let me interject though, real quick. This is I'm not promoting cheating. I'm not saying that you should do that.
100%,
What I'm saying is, for
100.
me, just to clear it up, if it's an ongoing thing, I think you need to tell me that. But what I'm saying is a need to know basis. Like, if it happened out of impulse and it's not deeper than anything, then that, like, it's just that. I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't
So
continue
same
this
thing-
relationship, if you're not talking to that person, if you have remorse for what you did,
So vice versa, with you and another person, and your girlfriend is in your situation, your shoes.
okay.
He said, no, I'm asking you.
What would she want?
I'm just saying.
Oh, and me
hypothetically,
putting myself in those shoes?
I'm saying you would be receptive to that same thing happening to you.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from.
Got you. Okay, and I just want to make sure.
For me, I'm not saying that I'm if for my partner, they may have another, like, they may want me to just come to them. That's what they prefer. But for me, if it's something small, don't make a big situation out of something that was really big. I mean, small, because you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the
I'm
difference.
jealous, though.
That's the difference. So, like, cheating for you is a small thing.
No,
but
I'm
like,
not saying this is a small thing. What I'm saying is, if it's that type of scenario, don't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I feel like the curiosity is going to kill the cat. Once you tell me that, my mind is going to be going crazy. And I probably possibly can't be with you because of something that happened one time. Out of impulse. It's nothing deeper than that.
And I get that curiosity kills the cat, but, ignorance is bliss as
You're
well.
right.
So, I mean, you're
Let me be blissful.
Okay.
I'm happy and with
Whoa.
you. Let me be blissful.
Look, that is not today's episode. Thank you, Alex Renee, for the feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, you got my partners over here having a full discussion again. But it's cool. Like, we like that. We vibe with it.
And let me read one more. Okay, just one more. Is that okay, Ammi?
Hey.
Is that okay, Chamelle?
No, I'm fine with
Can
that.
I read one
All
more?
right, we love the fans.
You
Go
want me-
ahead.
This is Jessica D. Gauthier. I would want to know. Not knowing doesn't give you the ability to choose. Plus, in the craziest way, you can identify the disconnect better with openness and authentic convo.
I see what you're saying, but that openness is she gonna have an attitude for a whole long year. You're gonna have to deal with
Okay,
it.
that's
We
fine.
not having sex. It's like,
But
I understand
That's
that.
the consequence
Right.
of action.
That is your consequence.
Okay,
of being with
what
it,
I'm
man.
saying is, why we suffering?
Oh my gosh, bro.
When I could have just kept it player and
No,
not
You
hooked
could
up.
have just not cheated.
You right.
in a
But if I'm a
monogamous
cheat,
relationship.
I'm not gonna get caught. Like if it's all day,
Bruh.
don't be sloppy. One, don't be sloppy, and don't.
be sloppy.
If you sloppy, I feel like you don't respect me or what we got going on. So I feel
Chamelle, like you gonna get a whole bunch of comments off this.
First of all,
It's gonna be
first of all, I'm
continuous.
not condoning cheating. Like
Yeah,
I'm not saying
yeah.
to cheat, but if you are, don't disrespect your partner. Like we've been together, whatever, however.
Okay, but you can't get mad if you choose to be open with them about it, or if they find out and they still with your butt, and then they like, look, I don't want to have sex for a year or
Of
6 months,
course,
3
of
months.
course.
You gotta respect that because they need that time to trust you again.
You right, but still, you're not gonna trust me. You're just not gonna be mad no more.
That's not. I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying.
I'm just in
I
trouble
think
for a year.
I think some people think like what you're saying. I think other people can actually forgive and try again.
What about you?
So,
Go ahead.
Yeah, nah.
so you're saying you could live with that secret. Like you could easily rest at night knowing that you had sex with someone else
No,
behind the girl you supposedly loves.
no, it's gonna be that remorse. And after, if hypothetically, if this happened,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cut it off because I have that remorse, because I don't want to slip up.
So you're gonna cut it off when really you could just have a conversation and be like, so you're saying you still wouldn't tell her, you would just cut it off?
Of course, I'll be done with the situation. But this is the thing, though. Okay, so coming to her and saying, like, look, I already did it. I cut it off. I'm sorry.
Well,
Okay? Now she has the option to be like, okay, now I know you cheated. If she stays with me, it's like, I should have never told you this because now you hurt. We going through a whole year of Tyler
But
Perry films.
no.
Like, it's like, golly,
No.
fam.
For me, I really believe, and I know it hurts. Like if you did step out on a monogamous relationship, it hurts that you probably slept with someone else. But I believe that it is fair. What you laughing for?
No, go ahead.
Like I ain't finished it, bro. What you laughing at my titties? Being out today, like that ain't. What I'm saying is that like I feel like you still should put that ball in that other person's court to be able to make a decisive decision on if they want to be with you or not based off the facts. Like
Okay.
I believe if you take stuff off the table, then you're like, I can't sleep with because like I'm
not-
doing this and
yeah.
that, and I'm not putting
I'm
stuff on the
stingy
table.
though. I'm stingy. I'm sorry. It happened one time. I don't want to lose you. I do love you. I'm done with this person because I don't want to lose you. It happens. I'm human. I can grow and I'm gonna be remorseful for the situation. I'm not saying I don't have any remorse, but at the same time, it's like if I can avoid that confrontation.
Exactly. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish.
I'm gonna avoid it at all costs. I'm sorry, but
You're
it's
not
like,
going to avoid it at all costs because you already did the action.
No, I'm saying after the action is done. I'm saying if I cheated, or if they
Hypothetically,
cheated hypothetically, and everything's copacetic, and that was a one-time deal, I would prefer you just keep that same energy clean up your mess, and I never want to have we ain't running into this person, you keeping your shit together. Like,
but are you truly not gonna run into that person again?
If everything goes right. Because how often, like, unless we travel in a small circle and you got something going on with this person, like y'all linking up and shit, I should never run into them. For what?
Oh, look, man, look, I'm not on either side, but I am saying
how you feel about it. You want your significant other to tell you?
Yes.
Okay, so for you, what does that give you as far as like your feelings? How does that help you?
That lets me know you have respect in the sense of enough courage to tell me the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you ask, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
But why do I have to ask? You should just
because why would I tell you?
Because that's some player moves.
No, because if you didn't suspect, why I'm gonna tell you? Like if you had no reason to doubt me. To me, and I understand what you're saying. Cause you're like, okay, let's say I tell her, and then she gets like, oh, I don't want to be with you no more. Like, you know, or I do want to be with you, but I'm gonna give you a hard ass time. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But on the other flip side, it's like I do prefer someone to tell me because there's a lot of disease. I'm thinking from a medical standpoint. No, but I'm saying I'm
thinking from
myself.
a spiritual standpoint. Like I don't want a lot of spirits connected to me that I don't know of.
It's just one person.
That's still another spirit. That's still another possible way of getting an STD.
What if they haven't had sex with you in a month?
Does it matter?
Yeah, because I only had sex with that person once.
Have you got tested? In this month?
Hypothetically, this imaginary person is clean.
No, I know
it happened one time.
Man.
It was protection was used. It was
so you did it responsibly,
respectfully. You're not gonna find out. Ain't no text messages popping up. I did everything on a platform where there ain't no messages. They don't have my number.
What you saying, man?
For me, it's just about principle. Mm-hmm. It's about we obviously had some sort of conversation or came to some agreement that we were going to be monogamous. You were going to be mine, I was going to be yours, and there's nothing outside of that. So when you breach that contract, when you violate that contract, I feel like if you truly loved me and cared for me and you really valued the relationship, then you wouldn't be able to live with not telling me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Like, I can't, but at the same time, is it really that important for me to tell you and put you through that? Like, if you didn't find out,
but you did the
see, this is what you're doing, though. You're saying you're trying to say I care about you, this and that, but really you're coming from a selfish place.
No, exactly.
You're coming from a selfish place.
But both ways, though, because if we play the tape back, I said I don't want to know. Mm-hmm. Like if
I don't want to know.
Part one. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. If there's no reasonable doubt for me to be going through your phone or doing all this detective shit, all this detective
let's
work,
even want one person.
Keep that to yourself.
So
Take
if it's
it to
one
the grave.
person, one person is fine. But if it's multiple, like what if they continuously cheat?
That's what I'm saying though. That means to me you don't want to be monogamous at all. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit.
Okay, and
at that point, you do need to tell me because you want to be in dating other people. We're not monogamous. And like you don't want that to happen.
And at that point, you'll make a decision to be with them.
Exactly, because at that point, I feel like you telling me is letting me know this is how we need to move. You know what I'm saying? If you have feelings for me, I have feelings for you. We can do whatever we're doing, but you're not the only one. And at that point, I'm going to take that information and do whatever I need to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that's where you're at. But at the same time, if it's one incident, like have you ever like told your teacher something and she was like, stop telling on other kids, like stop being a tattleteller. You know what I'm saying? Or like you're being the little boy who cried wolf. It's like it happened one time, bro. There was no traces of this person. You don't have deeper feelings for them. It's nothing that I really need to worry about other than you having sex with somebody. And for me, if you've ever been in a long relationship with somebody, sex becomes a very minimal thing after a while. Like as far as like we have to do it, it has to be this, that, and other. It's like sex can be just that.
Okay, but in that point, let's have a conversation about it.
Okay, I see that.
If you're feeling that way,
And
then
it's
let's
just
have a
sex.
conversation about it. And
If I don't ask, don't offer that information
let's
to
both get our cake
Yeah.
and eat it too.
But see, to me, that comes off as spiteful because
No.
you only reason why.
She didn't say it's spiteful at all. Like, that's how I know she
Let's
didn't
both
mean it
have
that
our
way.
cake, but I'm saying, like, okay, if that's the case, why don't you premeditate? Like, why are you premeditating that?
Why
like,
do you
if
get to wait? Why do you get to go out and have fun, but the other person that you loving don't get to have that same?
because they
opportunity?
don't want to have fun. We
You don't
agreed to
know
be
that.
monogamous,
But
see,
you
that's,
broke it. You didn't want to be monogamous.
This is the thing with that. People be saying they want to be monogamous just to cuff that person because they scared they're gonna go out and do what they really want to do. But at the same time, if you're not ready to do that,
That
date
sounds like
person.
selfishness.
No, that sounds like real shit.
No, that
because
sounds like if you're not ready, then let them live their life.
but they're not ready because you saying tell me so I can go do my thing.
No,
Well, it's not
well,
for me. It's about being fair. Okay,
Yeah, like-
if we had a conversation and we agreed that we're gonna be a monogamous, and you go outside of that, I want to know so I can go outside of that.
But
if
see,
I
that's the
choose
thing.
to. That's not spiteful. You fucked up the situation.
Okay.
You broke the contract. Okay?
Right.
But see, that's
So
why I
if
say
you-
relationships are imaginary because if you truly on your own, without me telling you we about to be monogamous, if you felt in your heart, I don't want to fuck with nobody else. I'm with you. And then I tell
But
you, I breached the
changed
contract.
my feeling,
but
you
see,
changed my feeling on
because
that.
why?
yeah. What you mean? Why?
Because you broke the
You broke
contract.
it.
You
So
broke the
now
contract.
because you're hurt, now you're changing that energy. You're saying no.
You're changing
I didn't say I'm going to be monogamous with you. But since you had sex with somebody else,
Chamelle is trying to flip it on
no. First of all, I'm not her because I can simply say I don't want to be in an exclusive relationship. Period. Like I'm not saying, but see, the thing is, everybody that I deal with knows how I feel about relationships. Like I feel like we single till we
that's
married.
fair.
It's cool.
That's
It's clear in my
fair.
taxes.
That's fair.
And I'm letting you be a human.
No, bro.
'cause I know.
You haven't been saying it this whole time. You've been basically saying the other, and I know I'm not saying to you specifically. I'm saying as far as what you have been speaking about. You've been saying this whole time, like, nah. I basically am going to do I want to know if someone cheated on me or not? We're not talking about from the other angle you talking about. You like, nah, everybody I know date.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about that. We talking about the aspect of you wanting to know or not and vice versa.
And that's why I said I kept that same energy, just like the first episode.
But
Don't
understand-
tell me. I don't need to know.
I understand you
Unless
change the that person understand that person changes the energy when they're when you all agree to be in a monogamous relationship one
I
on
don't know what that
one.
is.
Okay, and that's
Okay,
okay.
that's okay though.
That's okay.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
But say
yeah.
that.
No, but I've been said that. I ain't never not said that. I said that on that episode. That shit just to me, it don't make sense till you get married. Like, look, we practicing. You know what I'm saying? Get all that shit out of your system. Now, once we got a legal binding agreement, that's when you need to tell me some shit. You know what I'm saying? But if it was one time, we're in this for a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So if it's one time, I'm married to you. And this is where my perspective is coming from. Because dating, to me, whether you're in a relationship or you're monogamous, you're dating. You know what I'm saying? We're growing together. If you're married and this happens one time, you know what I'm saying? And you keep it player, keep it 300, I don't need to know that. Because we going to have a lot of bad days. It takes a long time to build trust. Y'all are making it seem like it takes a year. That shit don't pop off in a year.
No, y'all not making it seem like nothing.
It's
I'm making it seem like, because I know trust is very hard to come by. So I'm not making it seem like anything.
People break up with their ex and still be not trusting new niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Because of past damage. Because of
But
people
that's
lying
what
to
I'm
them.
saying,
Because,
damage.
Because of people lying to them like you and like keeping
but
it.
you
And
get
once they
caught.
find out, they're
If
like,
you get
oh,
caught,
shoot.
if you get caught, you being sloppy. And that means it was happening more than once. One time, that's it. That's all.
You make it seem like just one time it's gonna just like
But
shield
this
your
is the
heart
sun-
from feeling anything, bro.
If that in this scenario, that's it. That's all.
For
was
you,
that.
okay.
But I'm saying, like, if that's all it was, that's why I would not want to know.
I'm gonna get my person. What you do? Okay, you know what's funny? You tell me that because I found out further research beyond that. Like I'm gonna
And
go
females
in.
definitely be researching, boy. Let me tell you something.
Shut the heck up. What you say?
Man, I'm saying that she knows before you did
Some
it.
guys
Don't have to
do.
take
Like
it,
it depends
Yeah,
on
for
who you
sure,
with.
for sure. You know what? Everybody. Because
Everybody
social
researches.
media, like they will know
Find
who it
out
was
social media
before
platform.
you even tell them anything. It's like they know what she
That's
looked
very
like
true.
or he
Where she
looked like.
live.
Well, they friends, they famous, like the people that hang out with, what kind of job they got, how much money they got.
Like
Like
people find out that stuff for real.
slugs, man. I like that though.
What?
That shows me how much you care.
Really?
If you out here acting crazy, if you know everything about this person,
See, I don't know if I could do it. I don't think like
what part?
the part
Y'all
of
want my
like.
liquor?
I'm still working on this.
I'm good.
I got 2 things in my hand that I need to
I'll be
finish.
back, fam.
They'll be back.
So are we like taking a break or are we continuing?
I guess so. Yeah.
What break or continuing?
I guess we'll
Break?
continue. Yeah, break.
Exact-
Break it. Yeah,
yeah,
break.
break it. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Michelle URL. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on our Instagram at It's After 2 a.m. Hit us up on that YouTube for that visuals. Make sure you subscribe. Head over to iTunes and leave us a review. That really helps us out. And remember, we're on Spotify and all these other platforms. You can't miss us. And again, we appreciate you rocking with us. All right, peace.
No mess.
I know you are.
What? What is she talking about right now? I think she's trying to. I think.
I know you are, Mama. Are we recording right now?
Yeah, we're recording and we're back.
Yeah.
Back
What's
on the
up?
break real quick.
You dig?
Yeah. Yeah, so what was going on right here?
She
What
was
was
asking me
y'all talking
questions that I'm not going to answer.
Which I don't
What?
understand why you trying to
Act
skate
shy?
around this.
I'm not
Yeah,
scared.
Because
I'm not
you just
skating.
keep that same energy. Be open. Let's talk about it. Don't keep secrets.
You shut up, bro. You all about secrets, bro. Like,
But
what do you mean?
I'm open.
But what was
If-
the say the question again?
Is sex? Are you the type of person that catches feelings when you have sex with someone, or can you just have sex and that be it?
I go with the flow.
So can you have a one night stand or no?
I go with the flow.
Are you pleading the fifth right now? Is that what you're doing?
That's not pleading the fifth, bro. That's answering your question. I go with the flow. Like, I don't understand.
So I guess that's a yes.
I think that is.
I
mean,
think that's I go with the flow.
I go with the flow. I
That
get
could be a
that.
yes.
I get that.
Yeah.
Are you not satisfied with my answer right now?
I mean,
It's very open.
I think one can assume that Chamelle can have sex without feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Would I guess anything different? No.
But that's the same thing as going with the flow. Some
No,
girls
it's
just
not.
want to have sex with you.
Nope.
And you.
No, I go with the vibe. It depends on where I am in a situationship. It depends on just
Exactly.
where I'm at.
Exactly. So
Nah, you
could.
saying you would hit that hoe regardless.
No, I'm saying that if we're
Like-
attracted to each other and there's attraction and she doesn't want anything, she has a lot going on. If I want to have sex with you, I'm going to have sex with you.
Translation, I'm
I'm
gonna hit that hoe regardless.
No.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna-
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
I
nothing
hit
wrong
that.
with that.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's not. We're just different.
Yeah. But you just said you go with the flow. So you
Exactly.
could. Regardless.
Anything is possible.
What about you? She said maybe. I don't know.
You can have a one night stand. You ain't nowhere. That's what you asked, right?
Okay,
That's basically what we're getting to, yeah.
I'll keep it 100. I have had a one night stand before.
I told you Michelle was a savage.
Wait a minute.
Can I finish? Like, damn. Can I finish my sentence?
Bro, what happened? Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Right, she went in on you. Exactly. Michelle did it. Like, wait a minute. Whoa.
But it just wasn't for me. Like, it wasn't a bad experience or anything. It just like
It feels different.
it's a different feeling.
It's
and-
definitely different.
Yeah, and it's just like you know, and I'm not saying that I won't be bold to say that I wouldn't do it again. Again, depending on the situation, the vibe, and like what's occurring and whatnot. But it's just not. It's not really my go-to.
Yeah.
It's not definitely not my go-to.
I can see that. I can see that.
I think that it's more enjoyable when you know more about the person, because I don't know, when it comes to having sex with women, especially if you're a woman, it's no clear like this is how the shit goes. Mm-hmm. You guys really have to be vibing.
Yeah, you don't be knowing. You might smash somebody and they be like ignoring you the next day. You're like, God dang, like we had a good time last night.
Or it may not be good at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing stuff that they like. Some people don't like to be touched, and then, you start touching, and it's
that's
like,
one of the downsides
of having.
That's one of the downsides of having a one-night stand. But obviously there's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah, no, I feel like a one-night stand could be really good because you could have just natural sexual chemistry to each other. You could be extremely attracted to each other.
That's crazy. That's rare, though. That's rare.
Exactly, but I'm saying sometimes that does happen, and when it does, it could be good. But in most cases, when you don't really know the person, it's kind of hard. Like, I've had a one-night stand before, and it was just weird. Like,
yeah.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
No, what was you gonna say?
I had a one night stand per se. I mean, you just have people you mess with.
Okay, so in that regard, because I feel like there's a difference in having a one night stand intentionally knowing that you're never going to see that person again or talk to them again, versus having a one night stand and because of circumstances and certain things that there wasn't a second night stand. Does that make sense?
No, I totally agree.
Okay, so that means you like them, possibly.
Well, that means I feel like there's a difference between a one night stand and like going to fuck somebody and that's it. I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm getting my whatever, and then I'm and I'm done.
Right, I'm like,
so you guys have never had fuck buddies?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I knew it.
Shut up. My life, I knew it. Shut up, bro. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay then. I'm glad we.
I'm about that life. But this is the thing. I can care about you.
Man, you don't, bro. I don't feel like you care about them.
No,
you care about them on a certain level.
I can care about you, but we don't have to be together.
You care about them on level 1.
I can care about them on level 5, but I'm okay with you doing you.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I feel like
you choose some BS like.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Bro, you gotta live life.
Let me tell you something. It happens. That's all I'm gonna say. It happens. Like,
bro,
you could totally have feelings for somebody. Like, I care about you. If you need something, you can call me. I'll pick up. We have a friendship. And not be together and just have sex with each other. I don't have to not talk to you or like tunnel vision. If you do that, you lame because you're really trying to.
You can't be judging people if they choose to do that.
No, but what I'm saying is some people do need to do that. But I'm saying you're trying to do that because there's a good chance you can have feelings for that person, and that's when you forcing it. And when you try hard, you die hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's you just making a conscious decision to not cut off a certain connection that you have with several or one other human being besides the one you're in a monogamous relationship.
I respect that because if you feel like you catch feelings for that person and be in something deeper,
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard.
You're not ready to do that, then okay, I respect it in that regard.
God damn.
Bless you.
Look, I'm human. I sneeze. Thank you.
Do that, but I feel like I'm going to do that in the most respectful way possible. I can't have sex with somebody though on a consistent basis and it just be like no type of connection. Like we don't talk.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
We don't have no type of rapport.
No, I get that.
That's weird. Like, why am I not talking to you? We have sex. I put my mouth on your vagina.
But maybe you can have sexual chemistry, but not like intellectual chemistry.
Or like that type of chemistry at all. Like, we're not romantic with each other. We just don't vibe like that. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes sex isn't that. It doesn't make a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
It definitely can break it, though. It definitely can break it.
If it's trash for me, I don't know.
For me,
what do you mean?
Meaning like basically, if you with someone you love them to death, but when y'all have sex, it's like no sexual chemistry. And that's kind of hard. It's like, do you end it? Do you try? Like first, for me, I think for me, I would definitely choose to teach them what I like. Try to like get them to understand what I like. Be open in that manner. But it's like if it's no sexual chemistry, bro. Like it's some people that you just wholeheartedly have sexual chemistry with. And period. So you're like, oh freak, I'm in this. Like, right? It can low key make me crazy. But y'all might not even get along, like romantically, relationship wise. Yeah. But imagine being with someone that you truly love, but the sex is not there. Are you gonna stay?
Are you asking me that question?
I'm asking. That's a question.
So I think for me, it's like I'm trying to imagine a situation where I love someone and wanted to be with them, but it's hard for me to match those two in the sense that I feel like if I had no sexual chemistry with you, then I wouldn't be fucking with you.
Yeah, but you have some people
because we gotta get there.
But you have some people that actually get along with someone on an intellectual level.
That's true, because I know people that
but they haven't had sex like that, and the moment it does, like they connected already sexually. I mean, I'm sorry, mentally, and then so they already got they got to know each other on an in-depth level on that. And then they try to have sex, and it's like weird and awkward. But y'all connect. Like you have some people that get turned on by intellectual conversation. I'm one of them.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Have you ever been in this situation?
I'm trying to think if I have. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened? You didn't stay with this person.
No.
I guess my thing is like,
damn.
We weren't really dating though. Dating is a consistent basis of we're getting to know each other. It was like more so just hanging out,
and it was trash.
But it wasn't.
Sex will definitely, if there is a connection in multiple places, sex will definitely help.
Right, exactly. Versus it not being there at all. I think.
But let me say, I don't think, even though I said what I just said, I don't think that bad sex would be the breaking factor for me.
Yeah.
Which is fair. That's what I was asking you though.
Because I think sex takes building that rapport and knowing what the person likes.
It depends. Sometimes you can have someone that's totally into you and you're into them intellectually, right? And everything, your goals all match up, but then that sexual factor is like lacking a little bit.
But see, that's the different thing.
I think you could teach them what you like, vice versa.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just like you get to a point where you're comfortable with someone sexually. You could be comfortable in telling them something, but sexually, you're not ready to let out what you like. Or, you know what I'm saying, get into what your kinks are.
You got some kinky people.
Exactly, and they might be nervous, like, hey, I want to pee on you, but I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, that's true. I want you to call me daddy. Now you feel about that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's like, when you're having sex with somebody and it's like new, it's kind of so weird, because it's like anything could maybe fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but that's why I feel like communication is so important. Like, before... I'm to the point now in my life where
I heard you going again, man. Look, we didn't.
I just got a year older,
so I'm gonna put this in your face every time and go in.
No, it's true though. Like, where like I almost want to have a conversation before we even have sex.
Look, you know
that's real though. No. I like that though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, but listen to this. No, I'm not saying let's sit down and like be, Oprah and Dr. Phil about it. But what I'm saying is like I'm gonna ask you, okay, so what? Do you like it rough? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
that's foreplay. That's the type of foreplay.
But that's natural dating topics for me. Like when you was dating,
I'm not sitting over like we had dinner and you like so
wait.
You like your hair pulled? Like
I wouldn't even say it like that. I wouldn't even say it like that. I was saying in general, like to me that's something you ask as you're dating someone. Like you can literally date someone for 2 months without having sex with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, or y'all can have sex at the first part. I'm just saying in general, you can date someone. So if you date someone repeatedly, and you haven't had sex yet, then that question might come up because at that point you're trying to get to. Let's say you've been dating somebody for a month or even 2 months, and then that third month comes, you're like, damn. Now I'm curious to like, okay, now I know what your favorite color is, your favorite cereal, what occupation you want to do as a career, what do you let's get deeper in conversation. What do you like sexually? What do you like your hair pulled? You like to be bit on your neck, or you like to be called a slut?
That shit turn me
like
on.
what do you
like? If we not about to have sex, bro, keep that over there.
Okay.
If you're not about to try to like pull up, like just stay where you at with that.
you need to stop. You talking about something trying to pull up like shut up, bro.
I think I'm kind of with Michelle with that. Like, let's talk about that before we start having sex, because that's gonna get me excited.
You know what I mean?
If you can, if it vibes with the mood, then bring in that conversation. That's how I am. Like, I'm all about being smooth and chilling, making you feel comfortable. I'm not trying to like make you feel uncomfortable. If you know, just
Are you into foreplay?
Yes.
What is foreplay?
Everybody's definition is different.
What's
Can we
yours?
look it up real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead
Why
and
you
read the
answer?
definition.
Why you
No.
answer?
She about to read the definition.
Oh man,
Well, you
foreplay. I don't know. Foreplay for me is before you start getting
Going
naked,
in.
and people are putting their hands
Before you
in
get
this.
naked.
Not okay. You're piecing you're taking particles of your outfit off.
Okay.
You know, like that could be like sucking on titties.
Okay, kissing.
You know,
what?
Foreplay. In human sexual behavior, foreplay is a set of emotionally and physically intimate acts between two or more people meant to create sexual arousal and desire for sexual activity. Foreplay results in psychological and mental responses in both parties in anticipation of the expected sexual activity. That's pretty open. That's pretty general.
yeah, it could be
wide.
anything. It could be
Yeah.
just a conversation. Like I said,
Yeah, it can
I
be
think that's
laying on each
foreplay.
other. People come from like laying on each other, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like for real, people come from that.
yeah, no,
Get off on it and be like, oh, she
yeah. If
gonna
you're
do it.
really attracted to the
Like,
person
what?
and you like in your head, it could happen.
That's
like,
very true. Like it just depends. Like I really think that's a whole different level of like spirituality, like being spiritually connected to someone, which
yeah.
is dope as hell. Like
for sure.
I think that's
The
dope.
thing that pisses me off about being gay and being like a woman is the porn is so trash. You know what I'm saying?
You want to
And
make some new ones?
Are you like? Are we gonna?
I'm
be
not.
together?
No, I said, do
That's-
you want to make some?
That's
new
gonna
ones?
be a separate branch of After 2.
Yeah, they gonna be a branch
No,
at
no,
all.
forever after 2 a.m. Like, no, bro.
For real. They're real After
That-
2 a.m.
It's late night.
So
No.
y'all, so, go ahead.
No, but yeah, it's just get better. Better porn would be
As
awesome.
y'all know, Chamelle is a trip at this point, so she just be talking that hogwash.
Hogwash?
Hogwash.
Hogwash, man. You know what that is? It's the Louisiana country talk. You know what I'm saying?
This guy said hogwash. No, I watched porn while I was having sex, and it's okay. Like right before that was like foreplay, I guess. You know.
Oh, that
And-
could be.
But the thing is, like looking for a girl on girl porn.
It's such a freaking
It's trash
task.
because it's like you can tell when somebody's not into it, you know, and it's like
You can tell when somebody makes
or they're
some
just
dang
trash about
sounds.
it. Yeah, exactly. It's not even like they're not into it. It's like
Like,
they're just
oh,
doing it
yeah.
because the cameras are there. It's like I find myself being forced to watch hetero porn.
You ain't gonna, look, I ain't mind talking about that stuff. Look, I go into a whole different
She's like, I
era.
got websites for you. I got references. But it's like, damn, I was looking for it. And then the thing is, even if they are like, you know, doing what I like, they could be ugly. It's like, damn, why they ugly? Why they
Yeah,
have
that's
bullet
true.
holes
Yeah,
on them? Like,
I only seen a few that were like attractive.
yeah, like attractive and like
In general, heterosexual or gay, whatever. I'm just seeing a few.
Do you watch hetero porn? You don't watch porn.
So we're going here right now?
Yeah,
Is that
that's where
what
we're
we're
headed.
doing?
I didn't think we were, but she's like, and this is gonna be
My
uncomfortable.
cup
Like,
empty, fam. You like I do watch porn.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Chamelle always be asking the stuff that other people don't want to ask, and she be bold with it. She be like, "So, do you watch porn?" Like, be looking you dead in your eye, like, you answer? Like, bro,
Sex is something that we know is happening. sex is something, which is crazy to me that it's still taboo, a taboo topic.
You know,
it is taboo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's hard to say though. Like,
Yeah.
That's probably why it's
challenging to
uncomfortable.
say.
It's like,
Yeah, but it's like, I mean,
But it
like,
is taboo type. But it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you something that I thought about recently. Like, I know I was kind of probably on another elevation, and so I was just like,
Okay.
so I was literally. But my mind went to, I'm trying to explain this too, and yeah. So my mind went to how animals have sex.
Okay.
And then more so it was like how insects have sex, and then the noises sometimes they make that we hear from crickets. I think is that crickets that make them noises. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying the different noises that animals make, insects make when they have sex. And then my mind went to how animals do, and then I actually then compared how humans are kind of same thing as animals and insects. We all have sex as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just how that is kind of relative to just human nature and just nature.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
100%
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
human
We
Like,
all
yeah.
have sex, so that's why I don't understand
We
why
all
it's so,
do, like-
so taboo. Like, do you guys like sexting? Do you guys?
Yeah, I do.
Is that childish?
No,
Or
I
trip?
don't think it's childish. I think it's another form of foreplay.
Yeah.
think
Even if
it's
we don't have
another
sex
form.
that day, if you just tell me like I want it, and this is what I want you to do, I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
yeah, this just made my day.
Cool.
in that sense, okay, yes, but for me, it's like even with nudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's like, okay, nude is cool, but like, what am I gonna do with this?
Send me
Like,
the pussy, not picture.
You is it a sexy picture?
yeah, you know, it's a
Okay,
nude.
what they
you
can,
know?
okay, you
But-
gotta change your mindset because literally because like when someone sends you that type of visual,
Mhm.
it's definitely first of all them being open.
Mhm.
That's the first
okay,
thing.
yeah, perfect, cool. That's
Cool,
cool.
they're being open.
Yeah.
Number
Real
two,
talk.
but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Number two, look at it from a sexy standpoint. Like they're doing it to turn you on. So I know it might. So I know some people be like, "Oh, they don't turn me on." I get it, but if you reverse your mind, like we really have mind control over our own brain. Like if you can reverse your mind and think about it, we really do though.
Yeah.
If you can get out of the little
yeah.
Yeah, of
maze
course.
you got up in there.
No, for real though. That's real. I totally agree with that because I feel like when you start having sex, like you were saying earlier about the spirits and like
Yeah,
you know,
connecting. so.
exactly. Like if you reject somebody who sends you nudes, you didn't ask for them, she just sends them to you. That probably might be a thing that really turns her on. Like
Yeah,
you-
and that's cool.
and she
Right.
wants a certain response from
Right.
you, and if you're like,
Yeah,
I don't really like that.
You
You
look
know what I'm
good,
saying? You're not sending
like,
no
you like,
picture.
okay.
You're not sending me. You're not coming over here like this. You know what I'm saying? If you just entertain that, that could open her up more. And
That's true.
And let me make this clear. I do entertain it. Okay?
Yeah.
I do. But
do
for
entertain-
me, it's like we sitting over here texting when we can link up right now.
Yeah, but some
You
people
know
like
what I
the
mean?
build up.
I'm one of those people that like to build
It's the
up.
build up. Like,
Like-
for real. I'm telling you, the build up sometimes is so much better than just going ham, sticking it in, whatever.
Hey man,
For real. I'm
Hey.
telling you, based on experience.
that's what's up.
I'm teaching y'all right
Sticking
now.
it in. Wow. No, but see, honestly, like I feel like it's so scary to explore yourself sexually because you are so like you don't want to mess the vibe up.
You don't mess the vibe up. It's anxious to. It basically is a very anxiety type of situation to do that because it's a whole new door opener. Like you have some people that like to be. For instance, I was gonna name a scenario that like me. Even this coming to my mind lets me know it's possibly out there. So you can have a heterosexual relationship, man with a woman, right?
Mhm.
But the woman might actually like to be called daddy in the bedroom.
Yeah.
That sounds like some weird stuff to everybody else around the world, but you have me even coming up with that idea tells me that somebody is into it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean the dominance, you know, like when I first went to I went to a sex store one time and I was looking at strap-ons, like because my friends were like being funny. They were like, "Hey, let's go over here and look at the strap-ons." At that point, I had never used one, like so they like to rip me up about being gay. So we went over to the strap-ons and we were like, "Why is there a woman?" Like it was a woman wearing it, and the man is in the he's not bent over or anything like that, but there is a man. It's
Next to her?
it's a heterosexual couple. It was like, this is who they're advertising this for. This is who this is for.
Really?
Yeah, and
That's
I
crazy
watched
as hell.
a show called Shameless on
I like Shameless.
exactly. So he was dating this chick that would love to strap up and have sex with him, but he wasn't gay. You know,
but to me, it's not gay if you're being pleasured by a woman.
Your penis is getting hard because a woman is about to penetrate you. And I tell people all the time, I try to tell my hetero, my cis friends, guy friends, like, look, bro, just let somebody play with your butthole. You know what I'm saying?
Just one
time, bro. Tell me about that orgasm, because it is scientifically proven that your G-spot's there and it feels good. If her butthole feels good, like, we all share that one thing, a butthole. Like, if it feels good when you eat her groceries, it probably feels good when she eats yours too. You know what I'm saying? Let her eat your groceries one time. Open up your mind and get that orgasm, bro. Hey, if any guys have let their girl penetrate them with the strap on, tell me about that. I want to know what that was like when she first. And then the thing
but you have guys that really like that though.
Yeah, and I don't feel like you should feel like you're gay. And I feel like that's another thing. Sexually, when you feel like you're doing something, like earlier we were having a conversation and you were like, you don't really like.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for.
I'm sorry.
Like, yes, we are. Like, bro.
But
we're not sharing. No, seriously, we're cutting that out. Like,
okay, this is good.
But you're a very dominant person. You like to be called daddy, so that's very understandable. And that going into that, building that rapport, and knowing your partner, like, you do need to know certain things about your partner, because it's like you may go for this, and I don't like that, and that kills the whole vibe. So you think the sex was bad because we just can't have good sex. We could possibly have good sex. You just have to know that I'm not into being bent over. Or I'm not into riding you.
Yeah, but
I get tired.
But one thing to bring up hypothetically is like, well, in that type of situation where you have a one night stand, you can't really have enough time to know if that person don't like being hit from the back. You doing what you do.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And
with
so
the one night
that connection
stand.
can still be disconnected even on a one night stand. It's like sometimes it's fun, sometimes sometimes
I don't
it's not,
necessarily like one night stands. For me, it's gonna make me feel like, damn, it wasn't good because we don't talk no more. We never had sex again.
For me, I'm very a spiritual connection. So it's like I like to connect with spirits. I like to connect with people, and I mean, unless I'm just, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I could hit that hoe and be like, okay, we did it one time. All right, get off my phone. Bye bye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't. That wouldn't be my preference.
Yeah.
You know
Same. Yeah,
because of the connection, like I would feel bad at night, being like, "Dang, I gave my body to somebody I didn't really know." Like that's kind of my, I think, take on it. I'll be like, "Oh, but like sick a little bit."
Okay, so I feel like there's a difference between. What do you mean by give your body to someone? Like, what does it mean to have a one night stand? Because for me, like, I'm not saying a one night stand. Like, for me in the future, a one night stand might be.
She said in the future, hey. Michelle's the
Bro, I'm over here like.
Never mind this.
No. Go ahead. You already put it out there.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
no. I totally agree with that.
What defines a one night stand? Because maybe it's something really surface that y'all are doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be. Penetration or
it could be
XYZ.
It
could be some.
things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, everybody's different.
Yeah.
I think the only thing with the one night stand to me is like, generally I don't like one night stand because I feel like that means that we're just cutting each other off. A one night stand to me means one time, I don't talk to you afterwards. That's it. That was it.
Okay, can I ask this real quick?
Yeah.
So when I had a one night stand, I honestly had anxiety doing it because like I really didn't know this chick. You know what I mean? So I think there's also a difference between having a one night stand with someone you know, and someone you like completely don't know as well.
Oh, I would prefer to have a one night stand with somebody I don't know versus somebody I have to see all the time. I
don't know.
I think anxiety is not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it because
I don't know unless it turns into something more, which you don't always know with one night stands. Like sometimes it might turn, like especially if y'all like still keep in contact. I don't know. Fam, what y'all need to do is let us know what y'all think about this subject matter. I don't know how we got on this. People are crazy up in the car. But you know what happens when we, drink a little bit and we just be chilling, having conversation. But please do weigh in on the discussion. Let us know what you think, and we'll be right back. We're going to take a little short break.
We already took the break.
Bro, we been took the break.
When?
Where you been at, fool?
We took the break when you went to the car to get the drink.
How am I supposed to know? She said she gonna keep going.
No, we stopped it.
Yeah, we stopped
But
this.
you-
But okay, but how am I supposed to know that? And I wasn't in the car.
Cause
That makes
I thought
no
that's
sense.
what we were saying, that you was gonna go to the
No,
car,
I
we
never
was taking a
said, but I
break.
never said that. I never said to take a break. I was like, I'm about to play, like, keep playing it. I'm gonna go to the car.
Oh no, we set it off.
Well, that's on you. That ain't me.
Stop.
We're keeping all of this in.
Yeah,
right
no,
now,
no,
so-
we definitely keeping all of this. We keeping all this energy.
No, I
we
don't,
keeping all this energy, bro.
I don't think that's funny
Hey,
at all.
in the morning, you gonna feel
You
amazing.
in this energy today.
Hey, man, that's what I'm all about energy.
Look,
and
my
vibes,
thing is,
bro. That's what we live
it's
off
getting
of.
later. Like, if y'all trying to do what it do,
Yeah.
like, I need to get some sleep.
I feel that. All right.
Sleep is
yeah.
for the rich.
So then,
Why do niggas
The sleep
love
don't
that?
even rich. Like,
What? Well, like,
the,
who started that?
the rich don't even sleep.
Exactly why we poor.
I said
Because
the
we
opposite.
trying to go to sleep.
Shit, you better go ahead and do that bow. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. It's after 2 a.m.
Bow.